Hey everyone, we have another Megabass product today, but before we dive into it, do me a huge favor, hit that like and subscribe button. By subscribing, you become a patron of the channel, you get alerted when new content drops, and it helps support future videos. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. We're going to be looking at the Okashira Screwhead by Megabass. This is a very unique jig head that features a spinning prop. The asymmetrical prop adds some flash and a subtle vibration. And the cool thing about this is that if you look at it closely, one prop is going to be bigger than the other. And the design of that is to really offset the vibration, to give it more of like a pulsing presence, almost as if there's struggling baitfish or injured baitfish out there. And it makes the bass react differently and gives it a different kind of a look than your typical vibration of just a simple blade, symmetrical blade. And I just want to demonstrate how cool this prop is before we get into it. But it's a hand-tied jig head. This is a hand-tied worm gear to keep your plastic in and without it from tearing off. It also has a little small rubber stopper here, just like a bobber stopper. And what that does, it makes your swim bait very snug here without having to interrupt and touch the prop. So that way the prop gets to spin just like how it's designed. It has really realistic eyes on it too. They're not painted. They're definitely glued on, which is really nice. The paint job on this is amazing. You know, this is something that is ready to go out of the packaging, which again, you guys know that I don't like to tinker with my lures. They come in 7 different colors, and they range anywhere between a 1/16 to a 3/8, and anywhere from a size 2 all the way up to a size 5 hook. This one in particular is a 1/8 ounce with a size 3 hook. And they come in packs of 3, and they're around $6.99 a pack depending upon where you get them. And I like to fish this around clear water situations. I like to fish this in finessier type situations, and this is definitely a lure that I'm going to be throwing on a spinning setup because of how light it is. My favorite way to rig this is going to be with a spark shad. Very simple. Go get yourself a pack of screw heads, any size you want. This is a 1/8 and a size 3 hook. Get yourself a spark shad. This is a 3-inch one, and rig it straight through the top of the head, through the nose, and you have a ready-to-go bait that is a little bit different than a lot of your other ones. That gives it a unique look and also a unique prop and a different sense of vibration in the water, and you have yourself a pretty cool bait ready to go out of the packaging. Again, you guys know I don't like to tinker with my lures, and with the 2 products here, you have a very unique plastic action, and then you also have a very unique jig head design with the cool prop there too as well. As I said a little earlier, I like fishing on a medium power spinning setup, and it's a deadly combination, especially in finessier type situations, clear water situations, targeting and schooling bass, or fishing in clear water type situations. It's going to be a really cool lure for you guys. The really unique thing about this is you can fish it fast, you can fish it slow, you can kill it, but anytime this thing is moving, the prop is going to move, which gives it a really cool design, unique feature, and gives it a little bit of a flash. And it's a little bit different than your typical jig head design, where if you didn't have a prop, it would just be really just this action here. But with the screw head, it gives it an actual prop, and it goes and spins and gives a little bit more vibration, again, a pulsing vibration in the water. Again, these are a little pricey. They come in at $6.99. I definitely think they are worth it. You know, I don't lose these very often because typically I'm fishing around open water type situations. You know, so I really don't have a problem spending this, you know, $6.99 on a pack of 3 hooks. Again, it's ready to go out of the packaging. You don't have to do too much to it. I think it's a great purchase, especially if you already are a big fan of the spark shads, like how I am. I think it's a really good bait to try. But you know, before we end the video, again, I just want to thank everyone. And if you guys have any questions about the Okashira Screwhead, how to rig this up, by all means, go ahead and ask. Again, the really cool thing about this, they have different sizes, different colors, and also different lengths of the spark shad. So you can play with it as you please. You have a bigger setup if you like. You can have a simple one just like this. But other than that, this is the Okashira head screw. Definitely, I think it's worth the investment. Give it a shot. I think you'll really like it. Especially, it makes it a little bit different than your typical ball head design. If you're just fishing, a typical jig head on the Spark Shad, this gives it a more of a flash, and then also then gives it a nice vibration in the water. But again, just want to thank everyone for watching the video. If there's any questions about the Okashira Screwhead, definitely go ahead and go on and ask. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.